Week 4 in the Teach and Win house. After spending 3 weeks together in the house with almost filial bonding and intimacy, the last week brought with it a lot of emotions, anticipations, and expectations. Monday will be the last day of coaching. Tuesday will be the last day of the competition. Wednesday will be the last day of training. Thursday will be the last day of group activities, while Friday will be the last day of get-together as a family. Welcome to Week 4, the last week of the largest teaching competition and reality show for teachers in Africa. Monday was the last day for the coaching on teaching methodology. It was a suspense-filled and emotion-laden event as the lead coach and project consultant, Dr. Adebare Egunjobi, poured out all his heart into them to the end of making all of them come out in their best form. On the following day, rigorous preparations marked the whole day. Instructional materials were being worked upon. PowerPoint presentations were being perfected, and rehearsals continued at varying paces and intensity. It was preparation for the last competition in the house, and the tension was palpable in the air. Other training sessions for the day continued as scheduled. Tuesday. On Tuesday, the finals of the competition kicked off. The last competition to be held in the house. The competition that will produce the best 7 who will make it to the grand finale. Dr. Benjamin Weye flew all the way from Monrovia, Liberia, as one of the members of the panel of judges for this remarkable week. Dr. Weye is the president of Lycosis College of Education, Liberia, and national president of Liberia Principals Association. Also on the panel of judges for this decisive week is Miss Abiola Lamikanra, the immediate past executive chair, Association of International School Educators of Nigeria, ISEN. Both of them joined the lead judge, Mr. Ola Okpeson from Bridge House College, Ikoyi, Lagos, Nigeria, to grade the contestants for the last leg of the competition. Preparation, trepidation, tension, determination, all characterized their presentations. Every contestant taught in such a way that the judges had the most difficult time of their lives determining the final winners. At the end of this electrifying, eclectic, and exciting tension-soaked episode, 7 winners eventually emerged. Wednesday. On Wednesday, the contestants wrote certification examinations on CTTC, Chinese Language and Robotics Education, via practical assignments. Ask Your Coach followed later in the day as Dr. Adebare Egunjobi was in the house to field questions from the contestants. It was an interesting session as he answered questions on sundry issues touching his personal life, family, business, vision, philosophy of life, future of Teach and Win, etc. A beautiful way to end 4 weeks of intense, passionate, professional, and live coaching and mentoring in the house. On Thursday, the contestants stepped out of the house for the first time in 28 days. It was their day out, and they all had the fun of their lives. They first went on a guided tour of Lagos before they ended their trip in the cinemas of Ikeja City Mall, where they watched an educative movie before returning to the house. Friday. Friday was the penultimate day to the grand finale. All of the contestants gathered in one of the hostels for their final parting moments. It was filled with mixed emotions as the contestants all relished the times they had spent together in the house. Memories were shared, counsels were given, while comments were made about one another. It was one of the most beautiful sessions in the house. 18 contestants from different tribes and tongues, from different states and ethnicities, from different religions and denominations, with different temperaments, perspectives, and philosophies of life, all lived together as one big family for 1 month. And yet, without rancor and fight, the 7 finalists later went for their final preparation for the big one coming up the following day. Saturday. Then came the big day, the D-Day, the much anticipated day, the grand finale, and the prize presentation day. All of the 9 judges were around to finish what they have all started 4 weeks earlier. All the contestants with the invited guests were on their seat in their best attire to witness the colorful event. The 7 contestants taught to the admiration of the judges and the guests with so much competence, passion, and professionalism. At the end of the day, the winners were announced. Femi Adedoyin took the first position for this feat. He smiled home with the sum of 2.5 million naira with a plot of land. Miriam Akonde came second and cruised home with 1.5 million naira with a plot of land as well, while Almojid Abolaji came third and went home with 1 million naira. The remaining contestants were all given 100,000 naira consolation prizes each. Apart from the cash prizes, however, all the contestants left the house with 4 powerful and industry-relevant certificates and certifications in Chinese language program, robotics education, and artificial intelligence, teaching methodology coaching and mentoring, and CTTC, the largest online teaching platform for teachers in Africa. Also present to add glamour, color, and credibility to the event were the heads of different educational associations like National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools, NAPS, Association of International School Educators of Nigeria, ISEN, Association of Model Islamic Schools, AMIS, Association of Formidable Educational Development, AFED, League of Muslim Proprietors of Schools, LIAMS, etc. They were all on ground to present different certificates and prizes to the winners. The event was deservedly covered by all the leading media houses in the country in both print and electronic media. Everything that have a beginning must surely have an end. And so it was that the journey which started 4 weeks earlier has successfully come to an end. There was no calamity, no disaster, no security breach of any kind. It was a safe, sound, stress-free, seamless, and successful delivery all through. For the first time in the history of Nigeria, we saw teaching at its best, presentation at its finest, demonstration at its peak, dramatization at its zenith, simplification at its crescendo, improvisation at its ace. This is the story of how the best teachers in Nigeria emerged and how they became millionaires and landlords in Lagos within 30 days. The next edition of Teach and Win Nigeria is coming up by August during the long vacation. You can be the next best teacher in your local government area, state, or even in the entire country. Do you teach well? Do you have competence in and passion for teaching? Do you have what it takes to be the next best teacher in Nigeria? You can be another Femi Adedoyin come next September. This is our own modest way of rewarding Nigerian teachers. Never again will teachers and teaching profession be relegated in our continent. With Teach and Win Nigeria, it is celebrating the teachers, the teaching profession, and the entire education industry like never before. Teach and Win. My teacher, my pride.
Teach and Win. My teacher, my pride.